Hey everybody, my name is Dan from DTM Pressure Washing. I'm the owner, and I'm making this video today. I started a blog called Pressure Washing Startup and the YouTube channel by the same name. And I wanted to start with, how do I start a pressure washing company? It's a question I get all the time, and that's why I started this blog and video, was to tell you my path, hopefully allow you to avoid some of the mistakes that I made, and get up and running with very little investment in terms of money and equipment. It will take a lot of time. You can have cheap, fast, and good, but you can only pick two. So I can tell you how to do it good and cheap, but it's going to take some time, and if you want fast and cheap, then it's not going to be good. So now, if you're here in the first place, you probably have a bunch of questions. You've either watched a ton of YouTube videos, or you've read a bunch of books about how to get started in business, and you decided pressure washing was the thing, and read books or whatever, and you're fired up, and that's cool. It takes some fire in the belly. You want to quit your day job. You want to be an entrepreneur. You want to be a business owner. You don't want to work for anybody else. Pressure washing is a really good way to do that. I can't deny that. But I want to help somebody who was like me, who just watched the YouTube videos and thought, if that hillbilly can do it, I can do it. And literally, that was the reaction I had to a lot of the videos. And, there was one that, when I first started watching them, it said something about, make $125 out of the back seat of your car. And he literally had like a blue Honda Civic and a Home Depot or Lowe's $100, $125 pressure washer. And he took a video of himself. And by the end of the video, he was covered in sweat. He had worked all day long, like 8 hours, to pressure wash this ranch house. So it's one story with this basically just water. And he gets back in the car sweaty. And he says something like, and that's how easy it is to make $125 on your day off. And I almost quit then, because I'm like, I don't want to spend my day off all day to make $125. So, fortunately, I kept researching and stuff. But I hope if you're here also, you realize that the jobber, the homeowner, little tiny thing is not gonna cut it. Now, they do hold a very important place in your business. The people who buy that are going to be your customer, because they're going to try to do it themselves, and they're going to screw something up, and they're going to call you if you have your name out there. But we'll cover that stuff in future videos. But you probably have other questions. What kind of setup do I need? How much will it cost? Where do I go to get customers? Where do I find these products? How do I price my thing so I'm not getting $125 for washing a house for 8 hours? I haven't even done the math. What's that? $7 an hour, $8? And it doesn't matter. I'm not the best at math. That's what calculator's for. What should I wash? How do I get those big commercial jobs that I see on other people's pressure washing sites, et cetera, et cetera? And, the questions go on and on and on, and there's a lot to cover, but we'll cover them all in due time. But let's first of all, let's just stick with, how do I get started, and that's where I can help. I've done it, and I can help you do it too. You can learn to avoid my mistakes, and that's wisdom. Learning from somebody else's mistakes and my experiences. I'll be happy to share them with you. I have no problem whatsoever, because I want people to succeed. It's been very good to me, and It continues to be. And people gave me information for free and for fun, and you know, it's been a good ride. I'm happy to share that with you. I can tell you what I did, and you can tweak it to make your own. That's what I did with other people. I took bits and pieces of information from everywhere. Um, so you have your idea, and what we're really talking about is how you go from your idea and this fire in your belly to your first customer. I want to take you through that. I'm not going to do it all in just one video here or anything like that. But I'll tell you another thing. I did not do it with $0 out of my pocket. I've never been a rich guy by any stretch, but I did get up and running for less than $1,000 over a period of a couple months. It took some hustle and took some work, but I know it can be done. But realistically, the easiest way to, you definitely can do it for under $3,000 without breaking a sweat. $5,000 would make you super duper comfortable. There are a couple things you do need. Bare bones, obviously, you need a vehicle, preferably a pickup truck, I think is my go-to. I've tried SUVs, and they're okay if you have a trailer. They tow fine, and you can throw stuff in the back, but I just like the open part of the bed of the pickup if you have some place to secure your equipment. You obviously need a pressure washer, hoses, wand, and tips, and we'll cover all that stuff. But there's another thing. I'm going to put a post out about this. There's a lot of stuff that you don't need. There's a lot of extra stuff that you truly don't need to start making money right away. I have a system figured out. I have it written down. I'm going to write an ebook about it. But all the information's out there. It's just a way for me to collate all the information into one source and provide people who want a little bit of a shortcut on how to get up and running. Instead of taking months, it will take you a week to get going on your advertising, have all your equipment and everything else, and when you get your first job, it'll help you be successful on that first job and every job after that. Now, I'm not an accountant or a lawyer. I do not give legal advice. I can only tell you what I've done and what has worked for me. There are ins and outs. You should consult with a professional concerning laws in your area about starting a business, all that. That's not what this channel is about. It's about the nitty-gritty of how do I get the equipment? How do I get my customers? How do I do this to maximize my profit? Because that's what we're really here for, is to make money. Right? I thought so. So, how do I make money doing pressure washing? Am I capable? Do I have skill? I don't know. But I can tell you what I did to get those things. And I currently average about $200 an hour all day long. Now, I will tell you, you want to shoot for 110 to 100 and some, 125 at the top end dollars per hour. I am getting more than that for numerous reasons, which I'll go into down the road, and you can get what you ask for. Do not, for the sake of all your fellow pressure washers, and we are kind of a brotherhood when, everybody gives everybody else help and advice and what they've done. The jerks out there don't, but, they're not around too terribly long either. There's no secrets about this. There's no, you just ask and you do what you think's best. And like I said, I'm just here to tell you what I did, how you can make at least $100 an hour pressure washing out of the back of a pickup with an investment of $3,000 or less. So please, we'll stop here for now. Comment below. I'll do another video. We'll start on equipment, what you need, what you don't need. Probably we'll start with, yeah, we'll start with that. And if you have any comments or questions below, please subscribe to the channel, leave your comments. You can email me at dtmpressurewashing@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that way too. So, yeah, I look forward to having more chats with you. Have a good day.